Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Eloy Jimenez. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks...
Alrighty, here we go. Welcome, everyone, to another fantastic A's game. We are in for a challenge tonight. As you can see, the White Sox have Clayton Kershaw. They have got a really good lineup, as you'll see when the lineup eventually pops up. We also have some players sitting today for rest, like Mitch Haniger and Ramon Laureano. They're both sitting out, and we're getting some people starting against this soon-to-be Cooperstown inducted pitcher that are lefties, in which he does very well again. So let's see how we do. First pitch, Robert Persson hitting leadoff. This game takes place exactly 1 week from the last episode. We are 6 games under 500. I haven't exactly figured out what's going on with this team. It's definitely not because of our offense. So that leads me to believe that pitching is possibly a target. But that makes it tricky because we don't exactly have money right now, so we can't exactly break the bank when it comes to going out there and possibly getting a new pitcher.
Off the outside edge, and now
let's take a look at Clayton Kershaw. 3-4 on the year with a 3.32 ERA, already 73 strikeouts going into tonight. Age 36 season, last year of his contract with the White Sox. They signed him to a 1-year deal. Been very good. Will this be his last season? I doubt it at 87 overall. And what this menu doesn't show is that he is actually regressing, but he's not regressing a lot. We'll see if this is the beginning of his downfall year. But
big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Still very good pitcher, to say the least. Definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm sure we'll see that Cooperstown curve
the wind of the pitch
quite a lot as Robert fouls it off. We've got a tough schedule ahead of us, ending out in June. We end out June.
2-2 now.
Stays alive. This is the 3rd week of June that this game takes place in, I believe, or the 2nd week of June. Might be the 3rd week.
2-2 now.
Pitch. Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Boy, Robert.
Off again. It remains 3-2.
Hot and hard on this first at bat. Clayton's got to be getting frustrated.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play.
Baby Robert.
Base knock right
Lead off knock after a fantastic at bat. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of that in the future. Lead off hit. Now, despite the regression, Clayton Kershaw still has the pickoff perk, so the chances of us stealing a base are pretty slim today. I know we haven't been very aggressive on the bases like I want us to, but it's just how it works out so far. As you can see, the pickoff artist perk down at the bottom of his player quirks there. Day player, road warrior, and control artist, so only one of those not really applying right now.
That one's in there.
So I think a big key would be to get into this bullpen. As you can see, we're 14.5 games at the bottom of the screen, out of the division. Not looking good. Really not looking. Wild card. I mean, the 5th place team is at exactly 500. Maybe we have an outside chance, but we really got to turn it.
In the dirt.
Well, Davidson will strike out, but Robert, being alert on the bases, is he's going to take second. Jack Scrochans is behind the plate. Here's Devers.
Having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And here
he's going to swing at that first pitch and hit it real hard. But right to the center fielder. Yeah.
And time now to check out the
There's our lineup for tonight.
This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits.
No Ramon.
Well, you know, this
no
season is very important to put the
Haniger.
ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age
got
where
a little more speed in the lineup
so
tonight
and guys are swinging and missing going
compared to
for
power.
fences, but if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs.
Chad
So
Pinder.
we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact. Let the defense work behind him.
Let him hit 4th for tonight. See how he does against this lefty.
Runner at second.
If you're not following me on Twitter, please go do so at JustMrLove. Just put up the 2024 draft picks for the Oakland A's. Pretty good. Not great, but not terrible. I think we got a steal when it comes to potential in the very last pick. Feel free to go over to my Twitter and check those out. Try to put it in the description this time. Pinder's going to pop that foul. This White Sox team's going to be hard to contain. They have got power.
Kershaw to 2-1.
You know, I'm surprised they highlighted Eloy instead of Luis Robert, because Robert's been killing it for this team. Definitely leads the team in home runs, RBIs, possibly average.
And a pitch.
Oh my goodness.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike
74. Ooh, we were really jumpy on that one.
Runner leads away at second.
Well, we've done a good job making Kershaw work here. 21 pitches here in the first inning. Of course, durability hasn't really been a problem for Mr. Kershaw. And that's going to be hit through the right side. We are going to wave around Robert. Throw is offline. A's are going to get on the board first. Thank you, Chad Pinder. I'm going to be really aggressive. They've got a good offense. We need to score runs when we can. Pinder didn't try to do too much. That's the veteran just poking it through the right side. Didn't even look at the arm in the outfield.
Here is Austin Meadows.
Eddie Rosario, so not really. I mean, he's got a pretty good arm, but the accuracy is off. Hunter Bishop in center. Giant prospect, I believe, in real life. Good arm strength there. Better accuracy. And Eloy, not a good arm in the outfield. We could actually run on this outfield a little bit. Maybe we will look at that a little more. Here is Austin Meadows. 2 out. He's going to get jammed, and that will be an easy fielder's choice. But Chad Pinder, our boy, gets us on the board. Let's take the mound with Mr. Jack Flaherty against this White Sox offense. Go.
We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, Jack Flaherty.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Yeah, there's your numbers, 4 and 5, 3.2 ERA for Mr. Flaherty. First on a 2-year deal, 2-year, $66 million deal. He really went out in the previous offseason to acquire some pitching. This is a big lineup to test here. Here is Jazz Chisholm. I believe Chisholm signed with the White Sox. I don't think he got traded. Check that out as you see Flaherty here. He's actually improving. So hopefully we can contain this White Sox. There's Jazz Chisholm right there. Alright, so he's actually been with White Sox for a couple years. So he left Miami in 22, hit 251. He did really solid last year. And he's off to a little bit of a slow start in a way when it comes to his average. Power is, he may eclipse his home run total. Of course, 18 is his career high. But let's see what we could do with Mr. Jazz Chisholm. This team is stacked, as you will see from
just really impressive
the hitters that they got.
Sometimes the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it.
Oh, David Bodie at short,
or they may have extra bases.
Former Chicago Cub. Oof, that's a bite.
Ball 1.
White Sox are 4 games above 500, I believe, going. I don't know exactly where they're at in the Central. I believe they are 3rd place, with the Tigers and Guardians fighting it out first. Or if you take a look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen, it'll show up eventually.
Quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone.
With it being rainy, grip is probably going to be a problem.
And where that pitch is going
hopefully we don't have a rain delay.
Really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 2-2.
As
Stays alive.
Daz now doing the hard work here for this team.
Swung on.
It's it high. It's it deep.
On its way.
And we are tied. Somehow Jazz turned on that slider inside and hits it 411 feet, but you Jazz Chisholm fans, you get to see the Euro step. Let's see it. There it is. High game. I don't know how he hit that out. Oh, that's why. Because it wasn't where we wanted it. Okay. Yep, definitely not where we wanted it. That's what this offense is, from 1 to 9.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing.
Well, that's a rough way. We get a lead and immediately give up a home.
Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Let's see if Flaherty can bounce back.
Right-hander kick steals. And that's outside.
Really a lot of people here get the numbers at some point.
Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
We said grip is going to probably be an issue.
The 1-1.
Yoan swings and misses.
After swing and a miss.
I hope we don't have a rain delay. I really don't. So we got newly acquired Taylor Hearn. He is ready to go. Shall we need him? We called up Tyler Sear. We sent down Willie Peralta before the game. That's where he came from. The rest of the bullpen looks really good. Everybody need be.
And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up. Tied up here in the early going.
It's Yoan. Not really good at locating his pitches here to start off the game by Flaherty, but probably not where I wanted that, but we will take that.
Down low to get him swinging. Now now, especially with how
Something to consider when going to the bullpen. You know, may have to lean toward more relievers that have higher control. Probably be the way to go. It seems like pitchers are having a hard time gripping the ball and all this. Here is Eloy. 13 homers, 45 RBIs, and 231. So he's still having a good year. I'm just surprised they didn't highlight Luis Robert. Sorry.
Kicks and fires.
And
a foul.
I'll be doing that. Now we know better than that.
0-2 now.
Maybe we'll strike him out. Now, I did notice this team before going into the game, they do strike out a lot, so maybe we can utilize the chase. We are 2 for 2 in getting them to chase on 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Here is Gavin Sheets now, another power hitter.
First pitch, and he just
We're hitting 196 on the year. He's off to a slow start. Here, I don't know how many games he's played.
And the 1-0.
Very nice taking those 2 pitches.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish.
So Flaherty working hard in this first inning.
You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Inside,
3-0.
just missed.
See Rosario on deck.
Pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Do expect a swing here. Oh, alright, so a little predetermined walk. Get that out of the way. A little predetermined walk.
Runner at first, 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox, Eddie Rosario.
Here is Rosario.
Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. In there, and
So I noticed that Flaherty's velocity seems to be down a little bit. Playing at 93, I thought he threw harder than that. He does. He can throw up to 96, so he's kind of just mid-grade velocity right now. There's a good, well-located sinker. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pitch here.
And the 0-2.
Alright.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Really
Just like
pitch right there.
Kershaw, 20 pitches in the first inning. And I suppose this has been. Ooh.
And down on strikes he goes.
Not where we wanted it, but we will take it. We did give up a solo shot. Game is tied. Struck out the 3 batters, though. Courtesy of Jazz Chisholm. 1-1. Whole new ball game. Let's go to the second.
Back here at the ballpark.
More importantly, let's see how Kershaw responds.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey McDonald.
Here's Mickey boy.
A wind and a pitch.
Corners are in.
There's a strike. Kershaw, not a big strikeout guy, but still very
Not a big
effective
strikeout guy.
As far as starting pitchers go, one of those guys.
I think his
who
3,000
calls the
strikeouts would.
and really gets him involved in the action.
I don't even know what to say to that.
And he's
That just
down on
dumbfounded
2
me.
as he swings through it.
He's swinging a very bad pitch.
Around all the
0-2.
quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
So inside out swing, and that will be caught by
No
Jack.
trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Probably Jazz has probably got the best defense in the field right now.
Luis Arise stands in. Arise having a lot more success on the road this season.
Probably a big decision on second base. Do we have Luis Arise, who's 26? Do we look at our prospect and Muncie.
It seems like this.
Guess to be honest, it's what we're looking. What are we looking for? Are we looking for more defense?
When teams are looking for
contact?
high velocity, high strikeout rates. A guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order
It's definitely
to really
Luis's weaker side of the
you have
plate.
to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
The 0-2. Got him.
So good. Such a good pitch. Kershaw cruising the second inning. That was a good pitch. That pitch is why he's going to be in the Hall of Fame right there. Beautiful pitch.
And then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. In the first pitch,
Here's Shea.
ball one.
Struggling a little bit. It's kind of been our theme, really, at catcher.
So 2 balls.
I think we may give him a little bit of a break in the next game. Lefty or righty.
Or this could get ugly.
And Shea's going to shoot one through the right side. There's a little 2-out single.
And that extends the inning.
Pache coming up.
Batting 9.
Here's Christian Pache.
Christian.
Hitting 245. He's really cooled down.
And that's in there for strike one.
And I like Pache, man. How much longer do we give him? Good circle change. He's 0-2. 26 years old.
Right here, ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Surprised they got his curve as his third pitch.
The pitch. Ball one there.
That's so hard to lay off of. 1-2. Umpire could easily call that as well. Wouldn't be surprised if he does call it at some point.
The pitch.
Gets me on the slider.
And that's that.
It's gonna be a long game, man.
The A's strand one. Score
Kershaw doesn't really get
1-1.
worse as the game goes on. It seems like he gets better.
Here on the south side, Andrew Vaughn now.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew.
All right. Back to work for Flaherty. Let's have a more effective inning here. Here is Andrew Vaughn. 13 on the year.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in for a strike.
I believe he's got some speed, doesn't he?
Righty delivers. And that
Yes,
one's
we're
fouled
letting
off.
Langoliers call the game. I'm going with whatever pitch he calls for, unless it's something that's really unnecessary. That's
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
could have
One ball, 2 strikes.
could have been, but all right, no problem at all. Drew fouls it off. I don't even know if Lewis is playing today. Is he out today?
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays
Just
alive.
gets a hold of that one. 1-2. This is definitely going to be a longer game. Like in the last episode with Elroy Mack. There goes Vaughn. He strikes out. How about 4 outs and 4
You
strikeouts?
often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement.
Good. That's a good start.
Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's David Bodie.
So here we go. Here is Bodie. 244.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
The Bodie, oh, okay. Come on, Clyde.
Where you want it. It's a good
Doing?
miss.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone.
What are you
move
doing,
from
Clyde?
Nothing crazy though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Two-0.
Oof.
And
There's
it's
95
there.
rears back in.
What about an umpire's
That's it.
height? How much of a role
Good one.
does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You
Well, he's
didn't
blowing
want
these
to have to
fastballs
throw it
right by
down
him,
to
2
the
and
zone
2.
consistently. They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The wind of the pitch.
Got him fishing.
Miss down
I need to
on
come up with a
strikes.
strikeout counter.
Here's 2-1.
Show up under the webcam or
Back-to-back
something.
strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches.
How about
throwing
that?
where he wants to right now. So
I think he's
see
got
how long
5
he can keep this
strikeouts.
streak going.
Just 4 in a row. But I think that might have been broken up because of... Well, no. 4 or 5 strikeouts.
And now the center fielder, Hunter
Don't really
Bishop,
wanna look at
sat
it.
out last night's game, but back in there
Here's
today.
Bishop. Guess we have no
First pitch doesn't
Luis
find the
Robert
zone.
today.
Kicks and deals.
Oh no. Don't understand this team. Playing at some crazy pitches and then they good plate vision as well. There's going to be an out. That's not a strikeout.
Pinder settles under it.
Good inning.
The play, and it's out
Good inning
the
for
first.
Flaherty. So
Nothing doing for
both
the
Kershaw
White
and
Sox.
Flaherty have a
Score
bounce
remains
back
deadlocked
second.
at 1.
Let's go to the third. All tied.
Welcome back. On to the third inning.
Crum
Now
already
it's
has
the shortstop,
118
Robert
strikeouts. Are you
Poisson.
kidding me?
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Let's see how Kershaw
And a good
pitches
fastball to start him off.
to
That's strike
Robert
one.
this time.
And a pitch. And ball one.
Be inside. The wind is blowing left to right at 10 miles an hour.
And here it comes.
You definitely want to hit it to the right side of the field, I suppose. Which I guess would favor Kershaw. Got Robert 1-2.
The pitch.
Oh my goodness.
Swing and a miss. The velocity.
I didn't mean
blasting
swing
right
that.
past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys
Kinda
pitchers
just
really like to punch out
twitched.
when they're on the mound because if
Sorry,
they get
Robert, that's
on,
all
just
me,
the
my dude.
distraction
My
that
bad.
they create with all that speed
Here's Logan.
over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you
Lot,
want to do is serve up.
Constricting the zone for
Guy hits over the
Kershaw as
fence,
well.
and
One
it's
no.
a multi-run home run.
Right side.
Hits it hard, hits it deep, but that will stay in the park. 2 down.
Throws it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael.
Here's Rafael Devers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say.
Oh yeah, here's Devers.
In there for strike 1.
Comes right at him.
Get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level
Hanging
guy
slider
like
there.
this.
And the 0-1. Comes up
There's another
empty.
slider and we
Strike
swing and
2.
miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a pitch.
3 sliders to start the at bat. 1 and 2. To Devers.
Stays alive.
Don't know why I swung at that. Lucky we fouled it off. Do it again. 4 sliders in a row.
Two down, nobody on.
Oof.
Cracks
Breaks his
bat,
bat.
pops him up.
That's going to be fair. Kershaw.
He's safe at first.
Okay. Wow. Gotta hate the shift in that case. Third baseman could have got that, but Devers, a little broken bat. Excuse me, bunt. Kershaw made it close, though, to his credit. There is a hit. Well, it looked close in real life. Probably not as close here. But, okay, never mind. Good job, Devers.
Chad Pinder now.
So 2 out. Here is Pinder.
And the first offering is
Heads
not
up.
close.
Pinder did hit the RBI single last time. Maybe a message by Kershaw. It's up for debate.
The lefty, the 1-0.
He's going to hit it right to Jazz.
One left for Oakland.
So 2 out single results in nothing. It's all right, Pinder. Go to the third, bottom of the third. 1.
Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
All right, interesting. Rain delay. 45 minutes.
These managers with a bit of a decision. Will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not?
We're going to keep them
we'll
in.
have to see on the other side, folks.
We're going to keep them in. That
Back here on the
definitely
south
is going to
side
limit
as we
Flaherty's
go
outing.
To the last of the third. Now it's the White Sox catcher, number 1.
The catcher, number 1.
Okay, not bad. But maybe if we're lucky, we can get 5 innings.
Flaherty back to work.
That's over the head.
And a line drive at a right field. And
Lead
a
off
base
hit.
And that turns the lineup over.
Evers just couldn't reach it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jazz Chisholm now.
Here's Jazz. Got to get warm quick here. Both arms are going to be cold.
And that one is
Jazz
lifted
is
in the
very
air.
aggressive.
Pinder settles underneath it.
Right
And
to
there's
Pinder, though.
down.
1 down. Wonder if Kershaw's arm's going to be a little,
Now batting, third
little
baseman,
cold.
Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Here's Yoan Moncada. He struck out his first time.
That
Their
one's
location,
in there,
96. Probably the fastest pitch he's
Number
thrown.
1, the base runner at first with 1 out.
We don't have his name in the game. Right to Devers. Can we turn this? Yeah, we can. Devers to Poisson. Back to Devers.
3 innings complete.
That was a good bounce back inning for Flaherty after the rain delay. Vaughn's very good in his defense. It's just going to get better. 4th inning, 1-1.
And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to
Nah,
lead
you guys
off
want to
the
hear
board,
me talk,
Austin
right?
Meadows. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Here's Meadows. Kershaw back out there. Shift is on.
Left-hand batter waits.
Oh, we're going to hit that to left field, but that is right at him. Would have been a gapper if it wasn't for the shift. That's all right, though. It is what it is, man.
Mickey McDonald up next for the A's.
Here's McDonald.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes.
Kind of what I expected.
Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty.
2 aces fighting it out. Kershaw definitely still an ace. I don't know if the White Sox consider him an ace or not on this team. As Mickey is going to fly out to center. But Jack Flaherty is considered our ace. So it is ace v ace right now. There's the White Sox. They're 4 games back in the Central. Behind the Guardians and the Tigers. A pretty good gap.
2 outs, bases
Twins
empty.
and Royals.
Luis Arias up next for the A's.
Here is Arias back again.
Swings through that
Hard to
one.
not swing at that
0-1.
pitch, man.
Not even close there. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. This?
And he deals. And that
And he's going to get plunked on the arm.
Just a fastball that got away from him there.
Thank
He
you
didn't
for not
have the right
getting hurt.
finish to it. Good extension that
Once
he
again, we get a
needed
runner
to
on
get
base
to
with
start
2
it.
outs.
And now a chance for Shea
I'm going to say that one got away.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yep.
And that's in there
I
for
expected the
strike
ump to
1.
call that at some point, so 0-1. That's a tough. I don't know what Shea's going to even do with that pitch.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
It just looks like it's going to float.
Pretty gross right there.
Does not float. Can confirm.
Here's the 0-2. Swings.
Shea's going to strike out.
And that'll do it.
The good news is Kershaw's energy is pretty low. We'll see how long the game keeps him in there. The White Sox keep him in there. Go to the bottom of the 4th.
Back at guaranteed rate field. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Leading up for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy.
I believe he doesn't have any perks.
The right-hander back to work.
I don't know how he missed
He's
that.
been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this
He doesn't have the bomber perk.
We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Can't believe that.
Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Alright, so the goal's pretty simple. If we can get Flaherty through 5 innings, that would be ideal.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I believe we got him out. Go off the plate here and see if he chases. He does not chase.
And another ball.
2-2. Really like throwing.
To the right side.
Right to Devers, and he'll flip it over to Flaherty.
Pitcher gets to the back.
1 down. Good old pitcher's duel.
Now back, the designated
With some Mother Nature thrown in.
So now it's the White Sox DH. Gavin
Game is definitely going to be very long, so I hope you have your popcorn. Hope you're enjoying the game. If for some reason you're skipping through the video and you happen to come up at this point, we got to run on a Chad Pinder single in the top half of the first inning. And in the bottom half of the first, Jazz Chisholm had a leadoff solo shot, and that's where we're at. Had a 30-minute rain delay. We are.
Next pitch is downstairs.
They are not biting on that curve ball or that circle change.
And the right-hander deals. And a ball evens the count.
That's really not working. I gotta stop though. Oh, he hung that.
Foul ball.
Thank you for fouling that off. There we go. Luis Robert, one who's not playing in the game today, leads the American League in home runs. 33.
One down, base is empty.
Or 23, I'm sorry.
Off the mark there. Full count now.
He really committed to that fastball.
Leads the AL in RBIs as well.
If he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
Well, that sinker's just going all over the place. So hard to say where it's going to go.
The pitch.
Oh my goodness. We are getting so lucky with some of these pitches. Flaherty strikes him out. That is not where we wanted that. Woo! We'll take it. Don't know how many strikeouts that is.
Here's Eddie Rosario.
Right into the shift. They're down. Or sorry, that's the end of the inning.
That is that. Shy Sox held in check here. Score remains.
Let's see if the White Sox go to the pen. They probably won't. We can be hopeful, right? Oh, keeping him out. I had 60 pitches for Kershaw. That's really nothing.
Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Can't connect with anything though with Pache.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And the pitch.
Hi, baby. Right center field gap. That's going to get down.
Can't get there, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Ooh, I thought about third. I really did, but we're going to stay at second.
It's a leadoff double in
Baby.
the fifth.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
All right.
A chance now
Yeah,
to take
big
the
chance
lead,
here.
and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding
Big chance
run.
here. Here's Robert.
And here is Robert Poisson.
He's seen a lot of pitches
There,
tonight.
0-1.
Seen 16 pitches. Counting that slider he just threw.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Squibbed out from
Papper.
the plate. One away here in the
All
fifth.
right, bag. No chance to get to third on that one. Good
No, he didn't
pitch.
recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The third baseman, Logan Davidson.
Now the number 2 hitter, Logan
All right.
Davidson.
You've got to do something here, Logan. Get him to third. Get him anywhere. Get him in. Does have speed.
Misses badly for ball one.
Ball's hit just right. We can get him in. Oh my God.
Swing and a miss.
Not if I'm swinging to that.
Count 1-1.
Can't be swinging to that nonsense.
Pache, the runner at second with one away.
Oh my gosh.
Swings and misses.
This is where Haniger would come in handy, but he needed a day off.
The pitch.
Popped up. We're going to waste this, aren't we? It's up to Devers.
Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Devers now.
Kershaw's been doing this his whole career, man. Doesn't surprise me. Here's Devers.
First
All right.
offering and
I figured he was going to throw fastballs as the first pitch. He threw nothing but sliders the first time. Devers, right field, but not hit anywhere hard enough. That's disappointing. Leadoff double, no score. No additional score. That's
here on the south side. And now here is Andrew Vaughn.
Leading up for the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
all right. So do have Flaherty out for another inning.
The pitch. Ripped on
Maybe
the
right to
second.
a rise.
A
Down.
rise onto first. One up, one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient,
batting,
able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And up next
I don't know
for
when this will be
Chicago,
uploaded.
David Bodie. 0 for 1. He
Should be
struck
up
out
on
swinging
a
last time.
Wednesday afternoon. It's not Wednesday at the time of this recording, but this video should be up on Wednesday. Appreciate all the feedback that you guys have been giving me on mostly Twitter. Haven't seen a lot of feedback on the videos, but that's okay because you've been sharing a lot of it on Twitter. So thank you so much for that.
Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
You know, just do this for fun.
Now batting, the center
But maybe you could have playing if you're doing chores around the house or you're outside in your garage doing whatever.
And now it's Hunter Bishop.
Now we got to face Bishop here with 2 down here in the 5th.
First offering,
Flaherty's command has mostly been good.
Proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming
Definitely
into a
been some
ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters.
big time
Pitching
misses.
on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next
Man.
offering is in for a
And one.
strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
I think he's right on that one. You will have to consider this being Flaherty's last inning.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was
Bishop
late.
fouls that off. 1-2. Back to the knuckle curve, huh? We can get it in the dirt here.
Righty to the plate.
Okay. Well, it was low.
Ball,
He
he
just fouled
stays
it off.
alive.
Do it
Well,
again.
Got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hands, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Atta baby, circle change gets him.
That's the inning.
I think the key
That's
is
probably gonna be
the
it for
action
Flaherty.
on the changeup. When you can sell
If it
like
wasn't
a
for the rain
fastball,
delay, he'd probably
you
last a
drop
lot
the
longer.
velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Very good outing. It looks like it'll be a no decision. Flaherty, unless we can get a run here. If we get a run here, we'll leave him in.
We're back and they make
The
a
White
change
Sox have
to
the
start the
same
sixth.
idea.
The new pitcher, Alec Bettinger. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Alec
Well, at this point in the
Bettinger.
ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. And now,
Now that puts us in a slight disadvantage. A big disadvantage, but maybe a little bit of a slight one.
the wind of the pitch.
Ender
first
fouls it
offering
off.
is fouled
Ender's a
off.
lot better against lefties. And he has righties. Things are mostly cutting, I don't want to say half, but they're at least shaved off by a third when he faces right-handed
Right-hander kick
pitchers.
steals. There's a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Evan Marshall up and throwing. Kelly.
Buckle up.
Throwing right
It'll be a bullpen game. Check out Alec Bettinger here. Pretty much, well, he's a starter, so they got him working out of the pen here. Good year so far. 7-1, 2.73 ERA. Year of a renewable contract. 28 years old. Former Brewer. So, Sox. Actually doing very well.
0-2 now.
Got me on 3 pitches, man.
And there's one
Good
away.
lord.
No, that's not the best
I have the
fastball I've seen,
mindset
but
so much of
certainly
a
got
slider
really
down and
good
away
location
with 2
there.
strikes to someone like
Sometimes
Pinder.
as a hitter, when you're down in the count,
Boy,
you're
they
so
got me.
focused on
Here's
the
Meadows
pitcher
now.
painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind
Back to
of
the
freezes.
first pitch, changeup.
Meadows, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike
Hitting
one.
308. Are trending a little downward.
And a pitch. And now the count is even.
Gotta be patient. Find our pitch, man. Only thing we can do.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Good changeup. 1 and 2. Nothing but changeups.
Right-handed reliever.
Everything's been down to Meadows. Gotta be adjusted to that by now.
And that one
Meadows
is
hits it
lifted in the
hard,
air.
but that
Bishop
will
going
probably
back,
stay in the yard.
And there's 2 down.
It's alright, buddy. Making contact.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey
2
McDonald.
outs, base is empty. Mickey McDonald up next for the A's.
Here is Mickey. Get Baricki warming up here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Don't think I think I'm being properly patient.
Oh, and 1 now. And that
We just
one
got no
lifted in
power.
near center field.
He's more of a slap hitter.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
As we are going to go to the pin here.
Pitch now for Oakland, Ryan Barocki. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Here's Barocki. He's actually kind of struggled this year, which is unfortunate. 'Cause he had a really good season last year. Comes in with no confidence, because why is that a thing?
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher.
Here's Jack Gershons.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball.
He
lifted
immediately
in
is
the
going
air.
to put that
Pretty well struck.
Off the wall. Pinder is not going to get that.
Should be extra bases.
Leadoff double.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, man. That all it took is just bring in another pitcher.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it
Like, he
out.
comes, like, you're a major league reliever, man. Why are you coming to a game with no confidence? I don't understand that logic.
Now at the plate, Chaz
I honestly don't understand that logic.
offering is down low, and that is ball one. Number one at second with nobody out.
Like, I mean, can you imagine if a starter came out and they're just like, oh, I don't have any confidence. The confidence system is so broken in this game, man. Because that's a big deal.
At the belt and fire.
That affects your pitches. That affects your velocity on some pitches. It affects the break, the placement. That's kind of a big deal. Atta baby. He does manage to get jazzed, though.
Is a big first out.
Good pitch. 1 out.
And now Yohan Moncada.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
All right. Here is Yohan Moncada. So plenty of work to do here. And everything's just levitating.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can
Rashawn's has 53 speed.
score on that base hit.
You got to be careful.
Next
A
offering
big
is
pitch.
in for a
0-2.
strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
0-2 now.
Ooh, he wanted. He wanted to, but he didn't. Oh, he hung that.
And that one fouled off.
Ooh, okay. Thank you for fouling that off and not crushing it. Very late on that.
The 1-2.
Oh, boy.
And it's
He almost managed to pull that off. My God.
1 out and a runner.
I don't know how he even attempted to pull that out.
Hot shot to
Look
third.
at Davidson.
Great stop.
Nice defense, buddy.
Nicely done
Keeps
for
the runner at second base.
To his left, fully extended
Big
there
second
in
out.
front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it.
Wow, that was some good reaction time. My goodness. Let's just keep him at third base.
Eloy Jimenez digs in now.
You're not done, though. Here is Eloy.
First pitch, not close.
Want to know? Ricky not really agreeing with what Shea's calling.
And it's second. And a swing
95
miss.
on the sinker.
He knows
One.
they don't want to give him any
Pitcher getting tired.
When you
Why
have
are you
opportunities
here?
to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Think
He's
you're
capable
tired.
of going out there and
Starting to
doing
think that's kind of
damage.
like a fake message.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, baby.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
All in on
Get
the
out of this
ball
inning. Come on,
but
Baricki.
it was a changeup. Bottom just
Or
fell
Rucky.
out of it.
Sorry.
He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely
No big deal if we walk him.
slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's downstairs and outside.
Not where we wanted that. Count. Wants a slider again. Do it.
The pitch. Good
Doesn't
plate
bite.
appearance there.
All right, 2-out
Able to
walk.
take the walk.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
This is a good at bat.
Cleanup hitter for the Sox, Gavin Sheets.
That's just a good at bat, man. Really nothing else to say other than that.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee.
All right, let's go have a little mound visit here.
And untie this ball game.
I'll bring the pitching coach out here.
Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
First and second, 2 outs.
First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is
Find the zone, buddy. Find the zone. Come on.
Spot for the hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
kicks and deals.
Come on, dude.
And there's a
Oh,
strike.
okay, call that a strike. I thought that was ball 4. All right, 3-1.
And now the lefty.
Oh my God, but that's freaking unbelievable.
2 outs. Bases full. Eddie Rosario.
All right, we're going to go here, and we're going to bring in Tyler Sear.
Tyler Sear taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in
I
a
should have
while.
had
He's
Luke
had
Jackson
the last
warming
5
up,
days off.
but we're going to trust Sear here. All right, so here we go. Eddie Rosario, bases loaded, 2 out. Big spot here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a
The
pitcher
matchup we
getting in
want.
the count as he did right there.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, there's a ball.
98. Star mark. Big spot.
Good
Why
eye
can't
right
any
there.
pitcher hit the
But in
freaking
situations
box,
like
man?
these, the air can
What's
get
our problem
really
here?
thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here comes the pitch.
Atta baby. Nice job by Sear.
Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out.
Good stuff.
And the White Sox will strand.
No man is happier than
Still
Barucki.
tied, 1-1.
We go to the 7th. 1-1 still.
Top of inning number 7. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Luis Arias.
All right, Luis. Facing a
Luis.
righty now. See what we can do.
Pitch. That misses the zone.
He's already been hit by a pitch once tonight.
Next pitch is outside.
Oh my gosh.
This one high in the air to left center.
That's not going to do anything.
And that one pulled down by Jimenez.
The catcher, number 4, Shea
And
Langoliers.
here is Shea Langoliers. This one popped.
Come on, guys.
Around first base side.
We've got to be able to hit these pitches, man.
The batter, the center fielder,
Christian Pache up next for the A's.
Here's Pache now.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Next offering upstairs.
That could have been called a strike. It has before.
Next one misses. 3-0.
Hassan on deck.
Expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Oh yeah, we're taking. I mean, it's probably gonna be right down the middle.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Full count.
3-2 now. And he
Maybe.
walks
Good
him.
at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Robert Poisson up next for the A's.
All right. Once again, runner on first, 2 down.
First base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit. Step off. Just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
In there for strike one. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Way inside, gets out of the
1.
way.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he swung and missed. Strike 2, but Pache gets his 7th stolen base of the year.
When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position.
Big.
The defense
Come on,
probably
Robert. Let's get a single
they
here,
just
buddy.
couldn't do anything to stop it.
Atta baby, left center field. That's going to drop down. Pache will come around third base, and he will score. A's take the lead. Robert.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second.
Not about how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it.
Come through with the base knock, you add a run.
How big is that stolen base?
Two outs, runner at first. Logan
Yes.
Davidson now at the plate. It's interesting he plays kind of a
Woke the
power
cat up.
spot
Cat's like right here,
defensively,
just
but
off camera.
runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting
here's
someone
Davidson.
that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Ouch.
And fouled off.
We running?
Here's your one.
I don't think we're going to steal 2 bases in a row, so we're not going to be stealing here.
When you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he deals. That one missing inside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where
Center field, that will be caught.
during a game,
That ends
Hey, we
the
get a
inning.
run.
We take a break, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run.
A's 2, White Sox 1. Let's see if the bullpen can hold this now.
Back here on the south side, now Andrew Vaughn.
Leading up for the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew
Wind in the pitch.
Vaughn.
That misses the zone.
I like Sears' cutter. Just depends on if anybody faces it or not. Tyler Sear has been up and down in the minors mostly for the last 2 seasons. 30 years old. Not really a lot of room to grow. He's still got some in the tank to offer.
Righty delivers. Out towards left
Pache.
center. On the move.
1 down.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David Bodie.
There's Bodie.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Homer. He's just missing the corners
Just
there.
misses. And here it comes. And it's 1-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Okay, so I'm going to have to cut this part out. But I've got to make a phone call. So, sorry about this. 1 minute and 1 hour and 12 minutes in. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of an important phone call to look at. We're all good though. We're going to get back into this. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out.
The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side.
96 on that velocity, so it has been 98. Tyler Sear is definitely a 1-inning pitcher. Microphone a little closer here so we can hear. 2-2 to David Bodie.
Comes the 2-2.
Doesn't bite, so we got a full count.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fine, we'll challenge him. We'll count. Ah, baby. Right to Poisson. 2 down.
And that quickly, 2 away.
Up next to the White Sox,
We got to trust our bullpen here.
So up next for Chicago.
Not sure exactly who we'll have in the 8th inning. Get out of this inning first as here is Hunter Bishop. He's going to swing at the first pitch. Pinder's got it. Nice job by Tyler Sear. Pitching-wise, player of the game.
8th inning coming up. It's the A's 2 and the White
Go to the
Sox
8th inning.
1. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th.
All right,
Taking
Rafi.
in for Oakland, Rafael
Got to face a
Devers.
righty now, which is your strength. Let's see. Who do we got? Groshans, Chisholm, and Moncada. So 9-1 and 2 up. We can go either way here. We can go back to Choleric, possibly. Tell. A bit of power. I need some swing and miss here. So we're going to go with... I'm going to go with Littell. Alright, so here we go. Bettinger still in.
And the pitch. And the slider just misses.
There's the numbers for Devers versus Bettinger, hitting 500.
Little slider action.
Well, he got lucky there. Hanging change up. We're going to ground out.
In the top of the 8th.
1 down. Bit of an off game for Devers.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And now, Chad Pinder.
Pinder gets another chance. He's 1 for 3 tonight. I really like Pinder. He's definitely that veteran guy we need on this team. There's the attendance, 15,000. A lot of that this game. Pretty sure all of his hits have been to the right side of the infield. Pinder quickly 2 down.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Here's Meadows looking for his first hit of the night.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Missed that pitch. Cool. Just early.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped on a line.
Right field, but caught.
Bishop racing
Well,
over
that
the
shift,
catch.
man. Even the outfield
Nothing
shift.
doing there for the A's.
Really hurts.
They're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Well, here we go. Go back to the pen here, and Zach Littell.
Into the bottom of the 8th, Zach Littell.
46.
And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter.
I was wondering when they were going to break him out.
Big at bat in this ball game.
Luis Robert. This is not who we wanted to see.
The pitch. And a strike in there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Oh, 1.
The 0-1. Tapped at the plate.
He's first in home runs in the American League for a reason, as he's looking for career home run number 100. We don't want you to get it here. Ooh, just missed.
Inside. 1-2 to count.
And he won't get it here.
Swing and a miss.
Zach Littell with the big strikeout. 1 down.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes
Good
this
stuff.
game a bit more interesting.
5 outs to
Now
go.
this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string
It's
multiple
not over,
hits
though.
together to get a run across the plate.
And now Jazz Chisholm. And that's
A little bit of running action on that four-seamer.
Keep good speed off the base.
Jazz Chisholm, their only offense. That was a leadoff home run way back in the first inning.
Left-hand hitter waits.
After fighting Flaherty. Hit on a slider on inside somehow, and he hit it to center field. Oof.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2.
Fouls it away. But it's what he's been doing. A lot of fighting.
And the right-hander deals.
Popped him up.
This one popped up. Davidson under this one.
Davidson got it.
And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada.
Whoop. That. All right, so here is Moncada now. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Very close game.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and
Rips
foul.
that foul. 0-2.
And
Hotel.
1-2.
No signs of wavering.
Ball,
on the
2
mound here in the
strikes.
8th. It's looking rock solid so far.
The 1-2.
Maybe.
Swing and
Right to
a ground ball
Robert.
out to short.
Let's go to the 9th.
Tosses to first.
2-1
Out
A's.
with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Righty reliever out of the
Here we go.
pen,
Evan Marshall out of the pen for them.
And his job is to collect
Hope you guys are enjoying the game.
His
A
team
little bit of
is
low
striking
scoring
best.
pitchers duel here.
Marshall.
We look at Evan Marshall.
Yasmani Grandal.
Grandal.
The catcher now.
Now
Because he was originally going to get a day off, but not anymore.
Back at guaranteed rate field. And now the right
Take a
field.
look at Evan Marshall here. 33 years old. Last year of his contract. Only year of his contract. Was with the White Sox. Didn't pitch in 22. Went to Arizona for a year. And back to the White Sox. Not exactly a fantastic year. 5.20 ERA. 28 strikeouts in 36 innings, but he's given up more hits. 23 runs in 37 innings doesn't sound great.
Mickey.
And a pitch. And ball one
Here's
to the
Mickey
right field.
McDonald. We are going to get our closer ready to go here. Hopefully he comes in with enough confidence, as he should,
A swing
He's a
and miss,
closer.
And that's strike one.
in a close game.
The pitch. Swings
Another
it
circle
back.
change, my goodness. 1-2 to McDonald.
Swing and a
Waited
ball.
long enough on that one, but he's going to fly out. One down.
That one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's one away.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Luis Arias. Up next for
Here's
the
Arias.
A's.
Only way he got on base was a hit by pitch. Other than that, he's got 2 flyouts.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's going to have an 0 for 4 day. Not really, you don't see that often with him.
The catcher, number 4, Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty.
What it is.
Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
Here's Shea. And he gets, man, that was a quick inning. Boy, we got the meat of the lineup due up for the Sox. Bottom of the 9th. Let's bring in Hicks. We haven't seen a lot of Hicks this year. 15 games, 10 for 13 in saves. Done pretty good. I'm satisfied. We've got him training in control. So let's try to have a drama-free inning.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Here comes a pitch. Yeah,
Let's
that's
try
slips in
to have
there.
a drama-free inning. He is hard to control, man. Oh, 1.
And a foul ball.
Oh, it fouls it off. Woo.
Next offering is in.
All right, 1-2. What do we want here? Want a sinker? Maybe expecting this, but let's try it.
Kicks and fires. And a
Swings and misses.
And one out.
Jordan Hicks takes care of Eloy. One down.
Gavin Sheets
Now
will
back
hit next.
the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
swings and misses at the initial.
We are running out of opportunities to stop doing that. Third time we've thrown that to Gavin Sheets, and he somehow has missed it. All 3 times.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
98 on the sinker, 0-2.
So many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Oh, we're going to plunk him.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he
That's
hit
not what I wanted to do.
Definitely gives this offense some hope right here. Tying run on base. So we'll see if they can find a way to bring him around.
with a single.
That's going to be a
base
bruise
runner
for
because of all
sure.
the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up.
101 off the buns. Nicki Minaj would be proud.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here's Eddie Rosario, 1 out, 1 on.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth.
No threat to steal.
Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Ripped into right center for a base hit. Now a relay to third.
We got the runner on third, man. Unbelievable. How do they know to do that?
A lot of pressure riding on it, so
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Come on, Hicks. You better not blow this, my guy.
met it out front, but just stayed through it nice
Are they going to sacrifice? Are they going to do the squeeze here?
Comes down to situational hitting.
Here's
Get the
Vaughn.
run home. Got a really great opportunity to do that.
Vaughn in the box now.
No
Takes
one.
strike
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Ball one low.
This is the guy they
All right,
turn
come on,
to to get
Hicks.
the
That
most
was a nice
at
at-bat
bats
by
in the ball
Rosario.
game, but they're
I don't know
gonna
how
have
he
to
took a
keep this
sinker
up.
at 97 away and he
Now
pulled it
locked
like
in
that.
right now. One run
But he
game
did,
here in the
so.
ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Oh, you
and
darn
prevent
straight.
that run from scoring.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Hicks.
1 and 2 here. Stays
How are they
alive.
connecting with that? Atta baby. Strikes him out.
Strikeout there.
Well, he just had
Good call by Shea.
hard inside
2 down.
fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not
Don't know how he missed it, but I'm not complaining.
With 2 strikes, they don't want to hit a batter and waste.
I'll be honest, I was looking for a double play ball
You can
there.
locate that fastball just like he did. Most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes
All right, so
very
here's David
difficult
Bodie
to
now.
piece up.
And now the shortstop, David Bodie. Pitch misses inside, and that's
And
ball
Jordan
one.
Hicks is... I wish I had my heart rate thing hooked up. I'm pretty calm, actually, according to this.
Just 1 out away.
Swing and a miss on the cutter.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
One to Bodie.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh my goodness.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Could have been. Borderline should have been, but that's all right. We won the Bodie.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off.
A ball.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on.
Oh my God, Blue. How?
3-2.
Come on, man. You've got to start calling these.
Down to their final strike.
Popped him up.
Out there to
Pache camps under it. And we hold on. My God. Could we stop doing that? Hicks, my guy. But hey, we hold on. Heck of a game, man. Good performance by both starters. The rain delay kind of put a damper, no pun intended, on that. Excellent work by both bullpens. Big outing by Sear to get out of the bases loaded jam. Bet Bulrucky is going to owe him a steak or something. Hicks comes in and makes me sweat a little. But we hold on to win 2-1. Tyler Sear gets the win. Bettinger with the loss. Christian Pache, player of the game. I'm gonna give it to Pache because of the stolen base. That was huge. We definitely wouldn't have scored if he wouldn't have stolen the base. Well done, A's. That'll do it for this recording. Make sure to hit that subscribe button here on YouTube for more Oakland A's franchise content. Catch me over on Twitter at Just Mr. Love. Like just is in the name, Just Mr. Love. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you at the O.co. Go A's.